Hi, Padala. Could you please open the PPT with the list of questions on substitution variable chat and walk me through the question by question?
Hi Divya, good morning. Now I'm share my screen.
Okay.
Can you see this my screen?
Yes, please go ahead.
This is my PPT. My topic is substitution variables. Substitution variable, nothing but it's access global placeholder. Coming to the next slide. You will see the how to create the substitution variables in the following artifacts: data forms, RTP, runtime forms, business rules motive. Coming to the next slide. The creation of substitution variables. Can you show me how to create the substitution variable for the following use cases? Case 1 and case 2. The case 1, consider a user runs to conciliation monthly. For example, user wants to update the variable every month. Consider June for this case. Let's turn into the application. Click on tool cluster under the variable card. Select the variable card. Click on substitution variable option here. Click on substitution variable card. Click on plus symbol. Add the substitution variables. Click on create the variable. Give the name. Current month. Current month. Month is June. Click and save. The record saved successfully. Let's turn into the PPT. You can see the case 2. Consider the user runs to constellation yearly. The example, user wants to update the variables every year. Consider the FY20 use this case. Let's turn on to the application. Click on plus symbol. Create the substitution variable current year. Near the current year. Current year. FY20. Here is the FY20. Click and save. The record saved successfully. Let's turn on to the PPT. Open the next slide. Using the substitution variable in the data forms, case 1 and case 2. Now case 1, account dimension in the rows, the substitution variable of year and dimension in the columns. Choose the generation 2 members of every dimension for our other dimensions. Use the data from the case. Let's turn under the application. Click on navigator. Select the form. Under the create and manage, click expand this library. Click on this part. Select the variable demo form. Click on edit. Click on layout. You can see the row also account dimension in the second generation members. Let's go to the columns. Here take the substitution variables. Click on edit. Click on variables under the substitution variable. I'm previously created current month and current year. Now I'm taking the current month, current year, FY20. Click on S. Read also edit. Click on edit. Click on variables part, variable option. Click on substitution variables and click on current month, June. Click on OK. Click on save. After see the preview, preview the form. Click on preview. This is the form. This is the substitution variables here. Let's turn under the PPT. Can you see the case 2? Hard code the year and period dimension in the other column along with the use case 1. To explain the difference between the hard coded members, the substitution variable values. Let's turn on to the application. Close this. Click on add this column. Click on the column. Add this column. Here add this hard code members. Click on edit. I'm now selecting the FY23. Click on add. You can add period also. Click on edit. Expenses CA total, expenses HYT, H1, Q1. Select this March. Click on OK. Click and save. After review the form, click on review. This is also this is the hard coded members. This is the substitution variables. If you generally change the period and year every form, you can go to the forms and click and edit the form after you change the period and year. It's a ATEC process. Now substitution variables, you can change the substitution variable to reflect to the directly reflect to the forms. Let's turn on to the PPT. View the preview the data form by changing the substitution variable of June to July. Explain how to dynamically we can use substitution variable while designing the forms and its purpose. That's create the period dimension in the column next next to the substitution variable member column of by picking up June. Let's turn on to the application. First, you need to close the forms. Go to the navigator, click on variables. Click on substitution variables. You can change the June to July. Click and save. Record saved successfully. Got saved successfully. Once I check the variables. Click on substitution variables. Click on navigator. Click on forms under the create and manage. Expand this library. Expand this. Select the form. Click on edit. Click the preview. Click the preview of form. You can see this June to July can change the substitution variable. June to July. Now turn on to the PPT. Open the PPT. Using the substitution variable in the RTP. Can you pass the substitution variables as a value in the value in the prompt? Yes, answer is yes. If yes, can the prompt value in the limited only to the you assign to the substitution variables. Let's turn on to the application. First, need to close the forms. Click on form. Click on navigator. Select the rules card under the create and manage. Click on this. The separate window will be open. Separate window will be open. Click on actions and under the variable designer. Click on variable designer. Expand this you can see this left hand panel. Here APM expand this APM cloud. Here global and FCS demo form demo applications. Now I'm selecting the global. Click on actions under the new click on new. This is the you can see the properties. Name is the current month. Type is the member because substitution variable is the member. Let's turn on to the PPT. User required the how can you user select the only to the prompt value defaulted to the value assigned to the substitution variables. For example, if the constellation to run into the month of June, which is the prompt which is the month of passing the substitution variables. Let's turn on to the application. Give dimension type is the period. After we enable the RTP, activate the RTP. It will show some options limit or default value and RTP text. Now give the substitute variables here. The previously created substitute variables given to here. Current year. Current year. We also current year. Please enter the period. Click and save. The variable saved successfully. Click on OK. The RTP month is created successfully. Now created the year, RTP year. Click on new. Give the RTP. Give the RTP year. Give the RTP year. Type is the member. Select the dimension type is the year. After select the activate the RTP. Give the RTP month. RTP month. Give the RTP year. Please enter the RTP year. Click on save. The variable saved successfully. Click on OK. Here also RTP year created successfully. The RTP month and RTP year. Let's turn on to the PPT. Let's turn on to the PPT. Click and open the next slide. Using the substitution variables in the business tools. Can you show me how to pass substitution variable in the business tools? Which of the following designing the recommended? Let's turn on to the application. Click on system views. Click on system views. Expand this EPM cloud. Expand this application. Expand this console. Expand this rules. Here also FCS underscore 10 to FCS underscore 70. These all are free depend business rules when creating the application. Now I'm creating the custom rule. Click on object. Click on object, new object. Give the EPM cloud. Application name is the EPM cloud. Application name. Application is the FCS underscore demo. Cube is the console. Type is the rule. The custom rule with the custom rule name. Custom rule name is 3. Click on OK. Custom rule 3 created and open the editing for editing. Click on OK. Open this custom rule. Give the script. Let's turn on to the PPT. Hard coding June in the business rule. Let's turn on to the application. Give the script. Effects. June. Enter and text. Enter. Fix. Brush. Let's turn on to the PPT. Using the substitution variable created for the month. Let's turn on to the application. I previously created a substitution variable. Give it here. The current month. Current month. Click and enter. Give the script and fix. And fix. Click and enter. Click and enter. Effects. Let's turn on to the PPT. You can see using the RTP created for the month with the substitution variable as for fair user user document. Let's turn on to the application. Give the process. Previously created a variable designer RTP month and RTP year. Custom rules. You can RTP you can use RTP here. RTP underscore RTP month you separate the comma. Give the process and RTP here. RTP here. Click and enter. Give the end script and fix. Give the slash and bar, slash and star. Give the star and slash. After save this business custom rule, the custom rule is saved successfully. After see the RTP month and RTP are under the variable. After validate the custom rule, starting the validation. After validation is completed. After deploy the custom rule. Validation. The rule validated with no errors. Click on OK. After deploy the custom rule, click on deploy. Starting the deploy. Starting the deploy. State time. Deployment as successfully completed. Click on OK. After you go to check the business rules, the application, click on home page, click on rules card, click on refresh. You can see this custom. Previously, before created a custom rule 3, click on launch. This is the custom rule 3 properties. Cancel this. Let's turn into the PPT. Select this, open this next slide. Using the substitution variable in the smart view. Can you show me how to insert the substitution variable in the report in the report creation report created using the ad hoc analysis? Ad hoc analysis use the same designing of the data form as per the case one of this slide 4. Let's turn on to first you need to select the Excel sheet. You need to select the Excel sheet. Open the Excel sheet. Click open. Excel sheet. Click the smart view option here. Under the smart view option here, click the panel. You can see the right side smart share concerns and private concerns. Now I'm saying connect the share concerns. Give the username and password. Give the username. APM underscore default. Default underscore cloud underscore admin. Give the password. APM underscore 0. Click on OK. Now you open the shared concerns. Click select the VPN cloud. Expand this application. Expand this libraries. Expand this constellation test under the select the substitution variable demo form. Click on ad hoc analysis. This is the ad hoc analysis report form. Let's turn under the PPT. The present report by changing the substitution variable values from values form July to June for the period dimension FY22 FY21 for this for year dimension. In this case, in this use case, yours should be seen the calculation report from the June 20 to June 21 dynamically by changing the period and year dimension as per above cases. Let's turn into the application. Click on home page. Click on tool cluster under the variable card. Select the variable card. Click on substitution variables. You can change the July to Jan. Here also change FY22 FY21. Click on save. a record as saved successfully, click on OK. After you go to the Excel sheet, give the substitution variables here. Give the ampersand ampersand is the substitution variable. The current year here. Enter the period ampersand the current month. Click and refresh. You can see this FY21 to FY22, FY21, July to June. You can see the substitution variables. You can change the smart view. Let's turn into the PPT. In these topics, it is the concluded to so as the using of substitution variable in the following artifacts: data forms and RTP, runtime forms and business rules of smart view. That's it. That's it, Divya. Hello.
Yes, thank you so much, Sai.
Thank you, Divya.